Howdy fellas. For those of us that have rode the river a time or two, there's things we've known or learned over time about muzzleloaders, but there's those out there that are new to the sport and perhaps they don't have anybody around them to go to help them. Of course, the internet these days is a good way to find out a lot of things. Just Google it up, search it up. But one of the things is sighting in a traditional muzzleloader, and that would be a non-factory type a lot of times, and some factory type that have dovetail sights on them. The first thing you would want to do is work up a load, and I have a video, if you look at my muzzleloading playlist, on powder charges, how to start figuring out what powder charge. So you want to work up the most accurate loads you could find. And of course, on most of the non-factory type guns, your front sight's going to be fairly high, which is going to make it shoot low. But you want to work up that accurate group first before you start trying to make adjustments so it will hit your bullseye every time. So, if you do what you're supposed to do, by the way. Okay, most of the time it's going to shoot low. So, what you're going to have to do there is take just a single cut mill file and make about 3 or 4 strokes on that sight. Shoot another round, see where that hits. If it's still low, another 3 or 4 strokes. And of course, depending on when you start getting closer, you might want to cut back on your strokes and everything. Once you get it up and down, you want to start working on your left and right. Now, you can do that with your rear sight that's dovetailed in, but most times people will do it with their front sight, and you have to remember things are backwards when you start messing with the front sight. If your round is going to the left, you want to chase that round. In other words, you want to tap that sight to the left, and if it's shooting to the right, then you want to tap it to the right. What you want to do would be take a wooden dowel and a small hammer. You could use a brass drift punch too if you wanted to, and just tap that sight. If it's shooting left, tap it to the left. If it's shooting right, tap it to the right. And like I said, you can come back here and do it on the rear sight, but most times, most people do it on the front sight. But that's just some tips for you people that are perhaps new in the sport to make things a little easier on you. Thanks for watching. Keep your powder dry. Find you top knot builder.